Sports, it's in the game.
Someone put me out, 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.
One of the signs that you've made it to the NFL is when you're up there behind that podium answering questions during the post-game press conference. To be honest, during my first one, I wasn't even thinking enough to be nervous. And that might have been a good thing. My response was mostly reflexive as the adrenaline was still buzzing through my system. But rewatching the interview again later, I realized the meaning of what I'd unconsciously said. Football is as much a mental sport as a physical one.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh,
a big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down. Down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll try, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. This defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, looking for Andrews. He's got it at the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third. First. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
It's a loss of 7, and now it's 3rd down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. These guys have got it back at the closing stage. On the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh, it's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get in. Touchdown. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Roethlisberger to throw. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this with a victory. It will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a
There were some incredible players this year. Tommy Matthews, for instance, had a spectacular season. But it's the other half of the Heartbreak Kids that really stood out, mainly because he didn't quite live up to his counterpart on the field. These two guys have been battling it out as frenemies since high school, and that rivalry doesn't seem to be dissipating anytime soon. Tommy clearly outclassed his friend in the early stages of their career, kind of like Peter Schrager and I, only in this case, I'm Tommy. But seriously, even though Tommy may have the upper hand at this stage, I wouldn't count out his other half just yet. We've seen what he's capable of as a game changer in the past. So, if he can keep growing as a player, I think this rivalry can even out, unlike the one Peter and I have.
They don't know my name.
After such a great end to the season, contract negotiations were quick and easy. I was just happy to be sticking around long term. After the deal was done, there was a moment to reflect on everything that had happened. The season had just ended, but I couldn't wait to put my pads back on.
After that, your career was off and running.
At the end of the day, the contract they presented was more than enough, and I was happy still to continue playing for the team. I left the office that day feeling good about the years and the games ahead.